What's up, folks? Sean the Average Angler coming at you with another great video, and today again we're going to do something a little bit different, kind of a preview of some things coming up. In addition, just a fair warning, kind of the state of the union of our industry and fishing, what's going on. First, I want to pay tribute. Free Milliken. Yeah, one of my viewers bought me this shirt. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I always love freaking t-shirts. This sucker's really soft too, super comfortable shirt. Anyway, kind of a joke. If you're new to the channel, you like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button down there. We're on a mission to become somebody in the YouTube world. All right, so we got a couple of things coming. Things that we're going to be, you can count on seeing some reviews on. Number one, ooh, what's that? Yeah, the Average Angler got himself a new rod. And this is going to be a little bit of a surprise, maybe to some of you, maybe to all of you. That there is a Shimano X Pride, and you notice it's got a Daiwa SVT wing on there. This is actually one of the original SVT wings. I just love that reel. And this is a 7.3 XHB extra heavy. Okay, this is touted as their frog rod. 7.3 is my ideal length for a frog rod. I just really like 7.3. But I had some other ideas for this also, and the X Pride just seems to be such a highly touted line. Now, this is my first X Pride. I've never bought or tried one before. This is new to me, so we will talk about my first impressions. First of all, I've tested the feel of the rod, very sensitive. I really like this feature back here that it gives you the stats of the rod back there. Power game, carbon monocoque handle, okay? Okay. I'm not really messing with that end of the rod too much. My initial impressions, looks like it balances pretty darn well. Line on here, well, lure rating, 5/8 to 2 ounces, line weight 14 to 30 pounds, length 7'3". This is a bit of a meat stick, guys. It's stout. It's got enough tip to walk a frog. I've been frog fishing a long time. Yeah, the craftsmanship here is really nice. This rod is apparently extremely hard to get. It's got the Fuji SIC guide system. They look to be stainless steel. I don't know per se. I've got some new braid coming that I will be putting on this, and then we will be testing it out. Now, I'll have another reel for other things I want to use it for. I want to use it for my 3/4 ounce jigs. I want to use it for pitching. I think it's going to be an awesome pitching rod. Just that 7.3 length with the backbone the rod has, I think it's going to be an ideal pitching rod. All right, enough of that. That's the initials. That's my plans. We'll see how it works out. The Average Angler's plans don't always work out. Hopefully this one does. The rod's really light, feels good, so I'm optimistic. All right, so state of the union, or state of the bass fishing union. Man, guys, prices are gonna go up. I think it's this week, next week. If you've been eyeballing something, wanting it, and you've been putting it off, I would do it now, because everything seems to be going up 10 to 25%, depending on manufacturer, and it could be an isolated item, but almost everything's going up. Shimano's price increase is coming. It's already up on Bass Pro Shops, so you can see what they are. This rod in particular went up like 50 bucks at Bass Pro Shops, 45, 50 bucks. If you guys are looking for something, rods, reels, whatever, try and get it now. Just save yourself some money, especially if it's the higher end stuff, because they're gonna go up more. The $99 rods now for Shimano, I think, are like $130, so forth and so on. The SLX is now $115, $120, somewhere around there. It is what it is. We all knew it was coming. baits, rods, reels, line, you name it. If it's coming from another country, it's going to go up. With that in mind, I have a few other things coming. When they get here, I will introduce you to them. I had not bought any Daiwa reels this year. Let's just say the drought's over. Okay, with that in mind, keep in mind, fall is just around the corner. For some of you, it's a little closer than others. For us, it's typically where I live here in Northern California. It's typically October. Could be the beginning of October, could be all the way towards the end. I'll give you some key things as those draw closer. But point is, it's a good time to stock up on those baits that you typically throw in the fall now when you can still get them a little bit less money. All right, that's what I do. It's what I always do. I try to buy stuff on sale. I try to buy in bulk amounts so that I can put it up on my wall up here, and that way I have it when I need it. So there you can kind of see my wall. And I've got a couple cabinets that end of the garage and then around the corner over here that are also full of baits. As my wife always likes to tell me, I don't need anything else. And she's probably right. Doesn't mean I don't want it. Half the fun is buying stuff, right? Stock up on the stuff you like. Kitex, I think, may have already gone up. I'm going to look. The good thing is, Fat Pack Baits makes swimmers, and they're every bit as good as the Kitex. Fat Pack's made in America, right there in Arizona. The prices are good, the colors are great, so that's always another option. That's the option I'm going to take. I'm not going to pay the increase for these. I just don't see a need for it. But a lot of other baits, pretty much everything from every major company, with the exception of maybe Yamamoto. And here's the thing about price increases, folks. I used to be self-employed for a long time, and typically when companies raise prices, rarely do they come back down. So if the tariffs go away, don't count on these companies bringing the price back down. Just something that they don't like to do. Okay, I know a lot of rod companies, reel companies, have kept same price points for quite a while. This is kind of their opportunity to take advantage, put the blame somewhere else to cover their costs and increase profits. Okay, that's just how business happens. So no need to blame. It is what it is. We just need to be smarter about how we buy stuff. Buy it on sale. When Black Friday comes around, I will tell you right now, if companies sell gift cards on sale and I can get the gift card on sale, I buy a lot of them. Okay, I'll buy them, I'll sit on them until I need them, and that way I'm still getting like 20% off. Now, if they don't do it for the gift card, then I don't buy their gift card. It's that simple. I'm trying to buy stuff while it's on sale. 20% off is pretty standard these days, and sometimes you can find even more. Sometimes it's 25% off. If they're closing something out, it might be more. But anyway, try to stock up on stuff when you have the opportunity. We've got some great videos coming up for you. Like I said, I got some more deliveries coming, some more product. There's going to be some exciting reviews coming up, some expensive reviews coming up. And I've got some inexpensive ones. I got some inexpensive braid coming. Well, inexpensive, relatively speaking, to a lot of the other ones. I did some research. I found some that was tested and reviewed very well. It's very inexpensive, comparatively speaking. And we'll see what the average angler thinks about it. I'm a little tough on braid because I don't really like the stuff, so I'm picky. The Berkley X9, I liked it, performed really well. P-Line Endurex, zero fade braid, it performs well, but if you backlash, extremely difficult to get out, okay? And here where I fish, the California Delta, when the wind's freaking howling and you're throwing a frog, you're gonna get some backlashes. And my experience with the P-Line was it backlashed. Somehow it got extremely deep and it was almost impossible for me to get it out. Hey, maybe you can get it out. It's gonna take a little bit of time, just not the kind of braid for me. There's too many other that don't do that Berkley X9 was one of them. I think that's it for today. Sean the Average Angler, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.